go again. This may be the funnest one yet, though. Damn, I don't even have a knife out here. I'm going to unbox something that comes from a subscriber. And I know what it is that he has sent me. I just haven't opened it yet. Figured I'd do it on the camera. Oh, there we go. I do have a knife. Looky there. Okay. So anyway, this was a fellow down in Texas named Mike sent this to me. He offered, and I was like, hey, that sounds like a whole lot of fun. But Mike has medical issues that he cannot use chainsaws anymore. And, or at least it would be too taxing for him, which I understand. And so I am going to pop this open and show you what he sent me. Because I'm kind of excited about this. He sent me pictures of them and I'm like, whoa! Okay, there's a whole lot of packing in here. He was thorough, which is good. This is kind of for all you guys that have been dogging me about having Chinese saws. Are you seeing this yet? That is a nice little power head. And this one. Well, I'm going to have to get a screwdriver out to get all the packing peanuts out of the muffler. That would probably not be good to start that with those in there. Look at how shiny that one is. Very shiny. Okay. And I know there's a bunch of other stuff in here. He also noticed that I collect old tools and sent me a couple of nice old braces. We'll see if we can't polish them up and refurb them at a later date. Okay, I'm really curious about this bag, so I'm going to, there's still more stuff in the box too. Okay, as I said, he sent me some other stuff besides the chainsaws, but aha, this would be chains. A whole bag of chains. And a horseshoe. He's from Texas, by the way. And boxes fell. Let me sit on the floor over here. Okay. And more chain. And more. And more. And more. And more. Ah, cool. And some mortising bits. I don't have a mortiser, but this would kind of like give me an excuse to make one or buy one and use them. These are very nice, very good shape. These are brand new, still in the original package. They ain't even been opened. Huh. And guess what? It's made in China. Mike, if you're watching, I actually love this. Okay, and there is a Diston. This is a newer one than any of them I've got. It's sharp, very, very sharp. So, you guys, you can tell the newer saws always have this straight edge. And generally, if they have that straight edge and a straight cut here, then this is square. So you can actually use it has a square line. A lot of guys don't know that, but that is actually why they do that. And they didn't start doing it until, well, I say recently, maybe 60s, 70s. All the older saws you'll see have the wavy back on them, and those ones are like the really old ones. I've got a bunch of those too. And there is something rather unique. That is a chainsaw disc for a weed eater. You actually mount this on a weed eater and it's it'll take out some heavy brush. Nice. There we go. Holy cow, that's a heavy bar. There's a 404 bar. 6.3. That's 6.3? That was awfully big for 6.3. I may have to get a whole mic on that one. And then we got some extra bars of various sizes. There's an 18-inch. There it is. Maybe. I have to do some inspecting to find out which all these are. Oh, there's a 9-inch version of the Razor Max saw. Weed eater blade. I'm gonna have some fun with that. The holder for the 7-inch was in there. Hold on. Anything else? I guess that was everything. So it looks like 2 18s, 2 20s, and a 24. Ha! And I'm assuming that there is a chain for every one of those things, probably a few extras. But what I'm really curious about are these guys. This one is the automatic oiler, and this one is manual oil only. Just got the little pump there. The oil tank is dry. No, that's the oil tank. That's the gas tank. The oil tank is dry. Now I'm going to actually inspect these real thorough, make sure all the hoses are good. He said they've been sitting for quite some time. But when he parked them, they had recently been rebuilt and worked just fine. So I shouldn't have to put a whole lot of work into getting them going. Yes, I know. But I am going to have to inspect them to make sure everything's kosher, so to speak. Oh, this one is manual and automatic oil. Yeah, okay, so blue home lights are the older ones. There's also a lot of red ones out there. The red ones, I believe they started making them red in, I want to say it was 82 or so. And the only reason I know this is because when Mike and I started talking, I started doing research. But anyway, these particular models were made from 72 to 88. And I'm suspecting these are pre-1982 because they are indeed blue with the white label. The enamel on this one, of course, is yellowed and stuff, and he sent me the stickers. Now, where did I do that other envelope? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Yes, I got them both, Mike. This has the oiler for this one because the knob is broke off of it. And then there's also supposed to be the labels for this guy. That would be this side, maybe? Here we go. No, this is a these are Super XL automatic, just like the one it's on. This, I was understanding, was not an automatic. Well, I guess that's another thing for me to look into. Oh, here we go. There's the XL12 labels that go on this one. Heck yeah. So we'll probably be prettying this one up just because we do have the new labels for it. And yeah. Well, I am going to do the quick inspection on them and then probably get a bar at least on one of them. I'm suspecting this one to be the one that's actually running. I'll be able to get running first. Just because everything looks like really new on it. Anyway, we'll get them put together and I'll be right back. And we'll actually take one out and start it. Or maybe both. We'll see what I can come up with. Anyway, guys, here we go. So, fuel lines and filters check out. However, this one is not oiling, so I can't really put the bar on it. Turns out only one of those bars fits these things. I don't know if Mike was aware of that or not, but two of them are actually maul bars, so now I'm going to have to find me a maul. But anyway, this one, it kind of popped a little bit, and now it won't even pop. I had to pull the recoil starter back off of it and rewind the spring, but the oiler on it does work, which is why the bar's on it, but I can't get it to run, so I can't cut anything for you. Because the other one, the oiler is not working, and if I put the bar on it, I'm going to burn up a chain or the bar or worse. So, but this one does start and run, but the kill switch is no good. So I'm going to start it, but I'm going to have to pop the spark plug boot to shut it off. But this thing's a running little son of a gun. So here we go. So, gonna have to replace that kill switch. And the oiler that Mike sent is for this one, but that's just the push oiler, and this is supposed to be an automatic. So I'm gonna have to find out what's wrong with the automatic apparatus in there, and see what the deal is. So, but anyway, guys, 2 new toys. That puts me up to 13 chainsaws now. And I think there's 4 that, well, counting this one, 5 that don't run. But we'll get them all before long. One of these days I actually want to do like a video with all the chainsaws. And actually I'm going hunting this weekend, or chainsaw hunting this weekend, so I might have more by next week. You never know. It's kind of an addiction once you get started, isn't it? Anyway, so I will be back in a few days. The rip chain for the big saw came in. And so I will be getting a mill made for it, and we're going to slab that big walnut log back there. I did play with it a little bit and took it out to the big chunk of stump that I was cutting in the unboxing of the Chinese 62cc saw, and just cut a side of it off with the grain of the thing. It was throwing noodles everywhere, cutting like a champ. So be looking forward to that one. There's some other ideas I've got in mind. I want to make a deal that holds, well, first I want to make the Alaskan mill, but then I want to make something that holds the Alaskan mill on my sawmill rails, so that it'll actually roll back and forth on there, and I'll be able to adjust the height by it. But it'll hold the whole Alaskan mill in it, so I can use it on the sawmill or take it out and use it out in the woods, so to speak. So anyway, I guess I'll see you soon, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.